Hello, I'm Eli Simon, the Artistic Director of New Swan, and this is Katie Wilson, Head of Costume Design at our festival. Hi, Katie.
Hi.
So just by way of introduction, Katie, can you tell us where you went to school to study costume design and what you've been doing professionally since you graduated?
Sure. I actually went to UC Irvine and got my master's degree in costume design. And after that, I worked mostly in Orange County. I've worked at South Coast Repertory Theater. I've worked at the Chance Theater. And I spent like 8 years designing for Shakespeare Orange County and really just doing a lot of dance and theater and opera in the area.
That's great. So you've done so much terrific work in the area and particularly for New Swan. What is it you really love about costume design and what kind of drew you to it?
Sure. I love the collaborative process that we have in theater, working as a group. And really, I've always worked in costumes. Like I started in high school, but before that I would dress up as a child and do a lot of costume and fashion type things. So I think it was just something that I was destined to do.
You talk about working with groups and you're just such a great collaborator. It's one of the reasons we love to have you at the festival. What do you think is the key to your success in working with other designers and actors and of course the director?
Yeah, I think especially at New Swan, we take a lot of time with the design process, really talking about the shows and discussing where we want to go with them. And I think really having that time to collaborate and listen to each other and see where the other designers and the directors want to go, that's really the key to the success of the festival. And it's how I operate in my design, really just listening to each other and trying to work together to come up with a design or a world that really works and is cohesive.
Absolutely, and you're just an expert at that. So what do you think are some of the specific challenges and rewards of working at New Swan? It's such an intimate space and it's in the round. What would you say about designing costumes for our theater?
Yeah, I think the Swan is like you said, it's such an intimate space, and that really lends for the costumes to tell the story. We don't have a set that changes very much. We bring pieces on and off, and so one of the biggest challenges is trying to make costumes that feel like they're really representing the location and the time that we're creating, and that we're giving something for the audience to look at that is vibrant and unique and has a lot of detail. Because the audience is so close, I have to make sure that the details in the costumes look good and look very finished.
That's really true. Some of the audience members are as close as 3 feet to our actors. And because it's in the round, they can see the front and the back. So they're checking out those costumes and making sure that there aren't any holes anywhere or any
Yeah.
rips or strange seams. So
Yep,
I've
you
always
can't
said the
hide
costumes,
anything.
what's that?
There's nothing you can hide.
Nothing, nowhere to hide.
No.
And I've always said the costumes are the most important design element. Of course, we don't say that to our scenic designer, our sound designers, or lighting designers. Those are important elements as well, but perhaps nothing tells the story like costumes. And so let's take a look at some of the shows that you've designed at New Swan and get a sense of your process, how you designed them, how you built them, and how you put them all together.